Hey, have you ever wondered how so many people manage to achieve financial freedom and accumulate true wealth? It seems impossible, right? But it's not. Just imagine. Every day, 1,700 people around the world become millionaires. That's over 620,000 new millionaires each year. And you know what's even more interesting? Many of these people started exactly like you, with doubts but also a strong desire to change their lives. Today we'll explore the first of 10 paths that could lead you to earn your first million. And don't worry, it's not complicated talk filled with hard-to-understand terms. I want you to see how these strategies can fit into your life and maybe ignite that spark you need to begin your journey toward financial freedom. Remember, the important thing here isn't just learning but putting it into practice. So, shall we start with the first step? Think with me. What value do you offer to the world? This matters because the more value you deliver, the greater your reward will be. Here's a secret many people overlook. It's not just about working hard but working strategically. Choosing a profitable career is a great starting point. Professions like medicine, law, or even management in large companies typically offer high starting salaries, around $150,000 a year or more. But you know where the magic is? In being extraordinary at what you do. It's not enough just to enter a high-paying field. You need to be the best. You know that top 1% of professionals who are leaders in their fields? That's where you should aim. This means studying more, practicing more, and, above all, never settling. The market rewards those who deliver above-average results. And we're not just talking about traditional careers. If you're good at sales, for example, that could be your gold mine. The best salespeople in the world, those at the top, earn impressive amounts. With dedication, many reach the $1 million mark in less than 5 years. And the best part? You don't need a degree for that. What you really need is the skill to connect with people, understand their needs, and offer solutions. And one more thing, building a solid reputation is essential. Be trustworthy, ethical, and consistent in what you do. People prefer to work with those they trust. That's how you build not just a career but a foundation of success that will take you further and further. So, what's the next step you can take in your profession to stand out? It could be learning a new skill, specializing in something unique, or even creating an approach that only you offer. The important thing to remember is that being excellent in your field isn't just a path to success, it's the way to transform your life. Now, let's talk about something that has already changed the lives of millions: creating and expanding your own business. If you have an idea that solves a problem or meets a need, you're already halfway to success. But don't be fooled, starting a business isn't just about having a brilliant idea, it's about execution. Everything starts small. Think of a practical and viable solution. It could be a product, a service, or even something digital. The secret is to start even on a small scale. Now here's the kicker. While you're working on the initial operation, start planning how to scale it. This means creating replicable processes, hiring people who complement your skills, and focusing on what truly grows the business. Additionally, it's crucial to invest in two things: quality and reputation. A satisfied customer is the best marketing you can have. Over time, your business can grow so much that you'll have more opportunities to invest and diversify, creating additional income streams. Think of brands and companies that started small but grew because they understood what the market needed. For example, many entrepreneurs began by selling homemade products, offering simple services, or even launching online businesses, and today they run million-dollar companies. Starting a business isn't just a way to make money, it's also a way to build something with your own style and vision. When you do this with dedication and strategy, the possibilities are practically endless. Ready to build yours? If so, let's move on to the next step. But first, don't forget to like the video to support our channel. Your support is crucial to helping our work grow here. Let's go. Now, let me tell you about one of the most magical and real forces in the financial universe: compound interest. It sounds complicated, but I'll simplify it. Imagine that the money you invest today starts working for you, and even better, the money it generates also starts working. It's like a snowball that keeps growing and growing until it becomes an avalanche of wealth. Albert Einstein, the genius of science, called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, and he was right. Here's how it works. You don't just earn on the money you invested but also on the returns that money generated. It's exponential growth. The more time you give the process, the greater the impact will be. Now, let's translate that into something practical. Suppose you invest $500 a month in a fund that averages a 10% annual return, something achievable with index funds, for example. At first it may seem slow, but after 20 or 30 years, Boom. You're not just saving money, you're creating wealth. And here's the best part. The sooner you start, the more magic happens. But even if you're in your 30s or 40s, don't worry. The secret lies in consistency. Invest regularly, be patient, and let time do its work. Want to know how this can change your life? Imagine that a few years from now, you have enough passive income to live comfortably without relying on daily work. You can travel, dedicate yourself to projects you love, or even spend more time with your family. All of this because you had discipline today. Ready to let time work in your favor? If so, let's move on to the next topic. 4. Build a strong brand with dropshipping. Now let's dive into the world of online business, where you can create something big without even needing inventory. Yes, I'm talking about dropshipping, a business model that allows you to sell products without storing them at home or renting a warehouse. Here's how it works. You create an online store, find reliable suppliers, and when a customer makes a purchase, the supplier ships the product directly to the customer. Sounds like magic, right? But here's the secret. It's not about the product, it's about the brand. Think about it. What makes you choose one brand over another? Maybe it's the design, the feeling it gives you, or how it communicates with you. In dropshipping, the key is creating a unique identity that makes customers trust and connect with what you're selling. A famous example is Greta Van Riel, who launched a tea line through dropshipping and within 6 months, was making over $1 million per month. She succeeded because she built a strong brand that spoke directly to her audience. So how can you do it? Here's the roadmap. Choose a specific niche, something with a clear and engaged audience like pet accessories, fitness products, or creative home decor. Then, leverage the power of social media. Create content that engages and connects with your audience. Make them feel like your brand isn't just selling but solving problems or improving their lives. Another tip, use social media ads smartly. The secret isn't spending a lot but spending wisely, understanding exactly who your audience is and where they are. Is there competition in dropshipping? Sure. But with creativity and dedication, you can turn a simple idea into $1 million business. Ready to start your store and dominate a niche? If you're enjoying this content and already thinking about taking the first step to change your financial life, leave the keyword #MyFirstMillion in the comments. That way I'll know you're committed and we can share amazing ideas. Now let's move on to the next step in this journey. Now imagine turning your passions, talents, or even everyday knowledge into a source of income. Yes, you can become an influencer and earn money by creating content that impacts and inspires people. And before you think, that's only for people with millions of followers, let me tell you, you don't need to be famous to monetize your audience. All you need is a niche, authenticity, and consistency. Today, social media is like a massive storefront, and if you know how to position yourself, you can turn followers into loyal customers. For example, niche influencers, whether in fashion, fitness, technology, or even cooking, make money with brands looking to reach specific audiences. It doesn't matter if you have 10,000 or 1 million followers, what's most important is how much your audience trusts you. And here's the best part. Being an influencer isn't just about selling products or securing sponsorships. You can create your own income streams like courses, ebooks, or even physical products. It all starts with one simple step. Share something you love and be genuine. For example, imagine you love cooking. Start posting simple recipes, kitchen tips, or time-saving tricks. Over time, people will associate you with that theme, and once they trust you, they'll want to consume what you offer, whether it's a course or a brand you recommend. The journey to becoming an influencer requires patience and dedication, but it's entirely possible to turn your hobby into a profitable business. So, have you thought about which passion of yours could become a source of income? If you're someone who prefers security and structure when starting a business, investing in a franchise might be the ideal path. You've probably heard the saying, don't reinvent the wheel, and that's exactly what franchises offer. A proven and tested business model with an established brand, defined processes, and support to help you start with confidence. Here's how it works. You purchase the right to use the name, products, and business model of an established company. Brands like McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, or Subway are examples of massive franchises, but there are also affordable options that fit different budgets and markets. For instance, some franchises require a smaller initial investment in areas like food, beauty, or specialized services. The biggest benefit of a franchise is that you skip many of the trial and error stages. The brand already has loyal customers, and you receive direct guidance on managing the business, from marketing to daily operations. Of course, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The success of a franchise depends on your ability to follow the plan and maintain the brand's quality standards. It's not the type of business where you can change the rules as you please. which is great for those who enjoy structure and predictability but can be challenging for more creative individuals. Now imagine this. You start with a franchise in a strategic neighborhood, provide excellent service to your customers, and within a few years, you have 2 or 3 locations up and running. Yes, franchises have that kind of scalability potential. If the idea of a ready-made model with dedicated support makes sense to you, why not explore it further? In the meantime, let's move on to the next topic where we'll talk about a way to make continuous income with minimal effort. Create a subscription service. Now tell me, have you noticed how subscription services are everywhere? Netflix, Spotify, gyms, even monthly beauty boxes. Why is this model so powerful? Because it guarantees predictable income. You acquire customers once and they keep paying regularly month after month. The math is simple and powerful. If you can get 1,000 people to pay $100 per month, you're already making $100,000 a month. Now imagine maintaining that subscriber base for a year. That's $1 million in your pocket with the stability to plan even more growth. And do you know the magic of this model? It works in almost any niche. You can offer services like online classes, exclusive content, mentoring programs, access to premium products, or even physical items delivered monthly, such as specialty coffees or cooking kits. But for this model to work, you need to ensure that the customer sees value in what they're paying for. It's not just about selling, it's about delivering something that makes people think, I need this every month. For instance, a language learning platform might attract people who want to learn English, but you need to provide practical lessons, support, and an engaged community. And believe me, the secret isn't starting big. You can start small, offering something straightforward and specific, and then tweak it based on feedback from your subscribers. Additionally, digital tools like e-commerce platforms and payment automation make creating this kind of business much easier. Imagine waking up at the beginning of each month knowing your bank account is growing because your subscriber base is with you. Isn't that motivating? Now that we've explored this idea, let's move on to something that could shift your perspective. Leverage the power of the internet and create viral content on YouTube. If you're following along and already feeling inspired, I want to know, which of these ideas do you think best suits your lifestyle? Leave the keyword #MyFinancialPath in the comments to show you're on this journey with me. Let's build this conversation together. Have you ever thought about using the world's largest video platform to build your fortune? Yes, YouTube isn't just a place to watch funny videos or makeup tutorials. It's also one of the most powerful tools for creating impact and generating income. And the best part? Anyone with an idea and a smartphone can start. Creating content on YouTube is like planting a tree. In the beginning, you need to water it, publish consistent videos, nurture it, engage with your audience, and be patient. But over time, if you do it right, the fruits start to grow, and they can be enormous. Revenue comes from various sources: ads on your channel, brand sponsorships, selling products, courses, and even collaborations. The secret to standing out is simple: provide real value. This could be entertainment, inspiration, or knowledge. It doesn't matter if you're a finance expert, love storytelling, or have amazing cooking tips. There's always an audience interested in learning or connecting with what you have to offer. For example, creators who focus on specific niches like minimalism, fitness, or financial education often build loyal communities that consume everything they produce. And you don't need millions of subscribers. Smaller but highly engaged channels generate significant income because they attract sponsors who want to reach that specific audience. Here's an extra tip: be authentic. People connect with those who are real. Don't try to copy other creators. Be yourself and find your unique style. If you're already thinking about your channel's theme, congratulations. But hold on, we've still got more strategies to explore. Let's move on to the next topic. Invest in real estate and adopt the buy, renovate, and resell strategy. Have you ever heard about the power of real estate to create wealth? Now imagine a method that allows you not only to invest but to multiply your money's value quickly. This is the flipping strategy: buy, renovate, and resell for a higher price. Simple in concept but extremely profitable when done right. Here's how it works. You find a property with potential, maybe an older or undervalued property. With a well-defined plan, you make strategic improvements, such as aesthetic renovations, structural repairs, or modern upgrades. The goal is to transform that property into something more attractive to buyers. And, of course, sell it for a significantly higher price than you paid. But here's the secret to success in flipping: understand the market. Before anything else, you need to know what buyers in your area truly want. Is it a neighborhood with young families? Then invest in functional and modern spaces. Is it an older, charming area? Focus on renovations that preserve the original style while adding comfort. Another critical point is planning costs carefully. Flipping is only profitable if the renovation costs are lower than the increase in the sale price. That's why it's essential to work with reliable professionals and keep track of every expense. And the best part? You don't need to start big. Many investors begin with small apartments or modest houses and, as they learn and gain experience, move on to larger projects. Now, imagine the moment you close the sale and see the results of your efforts. A profit that can be reinvested to repeat the process. It's like a financial growth cycle that feeds itself with every project. Do you like the idea? Then get ready, because the next and final topic combines strategy and innovation. Create a scalable app or digital service. Now, imagine having a business that doesn't depend on fixed hours, inventory, or a physical location. Welcome to the world of scalable apps and digital services, where your ideas can reach thousands, or even millions, of people with just a click. Creating an app doesn't mean you need to be a programmer. The key here is to identify a problem many people face and offer a simple and efficient solution. It could be something like an organization app, a learning platform, or even a game that captivates users. If you lack technical skills, you can hire developers or use platforms that make app creation accessible without complex coding. The secret to success in this market lies in two things: value and retention. Your app needs to provide something useful or entertaining enough for people to want to use it repeatedly. This creates engagement and, consequently, more monetization opportunities. Think about how popular apps make money: ads, subscriptions, in-app purchases, or even collaborations with brands. For example, a fitness app could offer free basic workouts and charge for advanced programs. Or a language app might allow free access to beginner lessons but charge a subscription for unlocking advanced content. Additionally, scalability is the digital world's greatest advantage. Unlike a physical business, where growth depends on expanding stores or hiring more staff, a successful app can be scaled up massively without drastically increasing costs. And the best part? A well-designed app not only generates income but can also attract investors or even be sold to a large company, ensuring a substantial financial return. Now think, what idea do you have that could be transformed into an app? Technology is here to make things easier, and this could be your gateway to a global market. We've reached the end of this incredible journey through 10 paths to earn your first million and, more importantly, achieve the long-dreamed of financial freedom. If you've made it this far, you've already taken the most important first step: seeking knowledge. And that's no small feat. This is where everything begins, with an idea, a plan, and most importantly, the decision to act. Maybe some of these strategies resonated with you more than others. And that's normal, because everyone has a unique path to success. The secret isn't which method you choose but the consistent and disciplined action you take. Financial success is like planting a tree. You need to start with a seed, nurture it with effort and patience, and one day the fruits will come. And trust me, those fruits will be sweet. I know the idea of building wealth might seem intimidating, especially when you look at where you're starting. But here's the truth: every millionaire has been where you are now. They all started with doubts, fears, and uncertainties. What set them apart was the courage to take the first step, even without knowing everything. You don't need all the answers right now, you just need to start. And remember, financial freedom isn't just about money. It's about living a life where you control your time, your choices, and your dreams. Imagine waking up every day knowing you have the security to take care of your family, pursue your deepest goals, and enjoy the moments that truly matter. So, here's my challenge for you: choose one strategy from today and take the first step now. It could be learning more about an area that interests you, starting that project you've been putting off, or even talking to someone who has already walked this path. Every action, no matter how small, brings you closer to a life of success. And to wrap up, I want you to comment #IWillGetThere, because I know you will. This journey isn't easy, but you're not alone. I'm here to help, and together we'll achieve every goal you set. The next step is in your hands. What are you waiting for? The future you want starts today. Let's move forward, because your million is waiting for you.